Hello, my dear students. In today's session, we are going to discuss about one more important topic, that is analysis of induction motor which is fed from the non-sinusoidal voltage supply. Okay, let me start this session now. Now, here in this, so this is the waveform for the, so actually whatever the induction motor, we are going to study about the induction motor performance analysis we are going to do by providing what? Non-sinusoidal voltage supply. Okay, whenever the induction motor, so first we need to understand what is the meaning of this non-sinusoidal voltage supply. Okay, usually this non-sinusoidal voltage waveform, that is going to be resolved into the two components itself. One, it is the fundamental component, one more will be harmonic component. Getting my point? So this is the sinusoidal waveform. This is nothing but the first cycle, it is. So right, first cycle. So this is nothing but the fundamental first harmonic. So this is the output waveform. If the second harmonic means what? Second harmonic means within the one cycle will get two cycles. Getting my point? So just you can observe this figure. This is nothing but within the one cycle we are getting here two cycles itself. So that is going to be called it as what? A second harmonic. Like that only here in this output waveform, this dotted blue line indicates that is the fundamental, and this red line indicates for what it is. This is the harmonic content which is present in the fundamental voltage waveform. Okay. Third harmonic means what? So third harmonic means in a single cycle, in a one cycle of period or the one cycle of a duration, three cycles will be present. Okay, three cycles will be present. That is going to be called it as what? Third harmonic. In the like in same way, in one cycle, four cycles will get it in a one cycle of a duration. That is going to be called it as a fourth harmonic. So this is the output waveform along with the fundamental component, it is there, along with the fundamental voltage waveform. The second harmonic also represented with the help of the red lines itself. Okay, so I hope this is clear to all of you. What is non-sinusoidal voltage supply? Non-sinusoidal voltage supply means that waveform will be consist of the fundamental as well as the harmonic component. Getting my point? Okay, now we will study about the how the analysis of induction motor, it is going to be fed whenever we provide the supply like what? Non-sinusoidal voltage supply. First, whenever the induction motor, it is provided from an inverter or the cycloconverter. Keep it in mind. So cycloconverter means what? Cycloconverter means it converts fixed voltage and fixed frequency AC input to the variable frequency AC output. Okay, so that is going to be called it as a cycloconverter. So if you provided this induction motor with the inverter or the cycloconverter, it is nothing but the providing the non-sinusoidal voltage supply. Okay, then what will happen? The motor terminal voltage, that is V, is non-sinusoidal. Getting my point? Whenever if you had provided the induction motor with the inverter or the cycloconverter, then motor terminal voltage will be non-sinusoidal, and this non-sinusoidal voltage, it is having the half wave symmetry. So what is the meaning of this half wave symmetry? Means half wave symmetry, full wave symmetry will be there. Full wave symmetry means both the odd as well as the even harmonics will be present. But this non-sinusoidal voltage waveform, it is like what? It has a half wave symmetry. Half wave symmetry in the sense that only odd harmonics will be present. Odd harmonics means third harmonic, fifth harmonic, seventh harmonic, 11th harmonic, etc. like this. Okay, so that is half wave symmetry and it is of a non-sinusoidal voltage supply. Getting my point? Again, what I told you before only, non-sinusoidal voltage waveform, that is going to be resolved into two components. One, it is the fundamental voltage waveform, and one more is harmonic component waveform. Okay, so these components are going to be resolved and nothing but calculated using the Fourier analysis itself. That is going to be done with the help of the Fourier analysis. Getting my point? So as I told that half wave symmetry means only odd harmonics will be present in that case. Okay, so next thing is that, so this half wave symmetry means only odd harmonics, third, fifth, 11th, 7th and 11th will be present over. Okay, then So these harmonics, so whatever the harmonics, so these harmonic component again it is going to be resolved into symmetrical components. So which are those? One is positive sequence component, one more is negative sequence component, and third one is zero sequence component. Okay, so what is the meaning of this positive sequence harmonic? The positive sequence harmonic means which is having the same phase sequence. Same phase sequence means we have a three phases R, Y, B. So this we can represent it with the help of the alphabets A, B, C. Then the phase sequence is A, B, C. Now getting my point? Phase sequence is A, B, C. So this phase sequence will be as that of the fundamental voltage waveform. Keep it in mind. The positive sequence waveform means this will be consist of the same phase sequence as that of the fundamental. That is going to be called it as positive sequence harmonic. Then what about negative sequence harmonic? Negative sequence harmonic will be having the opposite phase sequence to the fundamental. That is going to be called it as what? Negative sequence harmonics. Then what about zero sequence harmonics? Zero sequence harmonic means which will be having all the three phase voltages, R phase, Y phase, B phase voltages will be in phase as well as in equal in magnitude. That is going to be called it as what? Zero sequence harmonics. Okay. So what I told that the non-sinusoidal voltage that is going to be resolved into two components. One it is fundamental component, one more will be harmonic component, right? So first let us consider the fundamental. Next we'll go for the harmonic component, right? The first one it is fundamental phase voltage components. Fundamental phase voltage components. This is the A phase, A, B and C with respect to neutral. I had considered here VAN. This is V1 sine omega t. Nothing but it is 0 degree. VBN is V1 sine of omega t minus 2 pi by 3. That is nothing but 120 degree. And VCN is V1 sine into the bracket of omega t minus 4 pi by 3. It will be 240 degree. Nothing but the phase sequence is now A, B, C itself. Nothing but 0 degree, 120 degree and 240 degree. So this is what? Fundamental phase voltage components. Next what we have to study? Harmonic components, right? So the corresponding, what I told, this is non-sinusoidal voltage waveform. This is having the half wave symmetry. Then only odd harmonics will be present. That is why the corresponding fifth as well as the seventh harmonic phase voltages I am considering now. Okay. The fifth harmonic components. So we'll write it now. VAN is equal to V phi sine phi omega t, because fifth harmonic it is. VBN is V phi sine phi times of omega t minus 2 pi by 3. So this will give the angle of the 240 degree. Okay, and this VCN it is. VCN will be V phi sine of 5 into the bracket of omega t minus 4 pi by 3. So just you calculate, you will get it as a 120 degree here. Here it will be 0, this is 240 and this is 120. Just you calculate 2 pi by 3 into 5 you do it, you will get it as a 240 degree here. So 4 pi by 3 into 5 you do it, you will get it as a 120 here. Okay, like that only. So clearly we can say that this fifth harmonic is not following the same phase sequence. Nothing but A, B, C sequence it is not following. Nothing but what? 0 here, 240 here, 120 here. Same phase sequence means it should follow 0 degree, 120 degree and 240. But it is nothing but how it is following now? A, C, B. Phase sequence is A, C, B. Nothing but 0, 240, 120. Here. Just to consider the seventh harmonic now. Let us consider seventh harmonic. VAN is equal to V7 sine 7 omega t and VBN is V7 sine 7 of into the bracket of omega t minus 2 pi by 3. If you do so, you will get it as an angle as a 120 degree here. 0, 120 degree and this VCN will be 240 degree. Nothing but what? Seventh harmonic. It is following the same phase sequence as that of the fundamental, that is ABC. Getting my point? So clearly we can say that the fifth harmonic, it is not following the same phase sequence. Then it is going to be called it as what? Negative sequence harmonic. Keep it in mind. Then what about seventh harmonic? Seventh harmonic, it is following the same phase sequence, that is A, B, C, which is same as that of the fundamental. So that is why the seventh harmonic component, it is going to be considered as what? Positive sequence harmonic. I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay. Next thing it is, so whatever the harmonic voltage and currents, so that will be given by one formula, it is there, that will be given by M is equal to 6K plus 1 itself. Getting my point? The harmonic voltage and currents of the order, that will be represented by how? M is equal to 6K plus 1. So this is for the positive sequence harmonics. Nothing but positive sequence is seventh harmonic, right? For a negative sequence harmonic, M will be equal to 6K minus 1 itself, where K is nothing but the integer and M it is nothing but the harmonic order. Keep it in mind. Okay. Similarly, for a zero sequence harmonic, M equal to 3K itself. Keep it in mind. These are the very important. The order of this harmonic voltage as well as the currents, we are going to be represented with the help of the equations. M is equal to 6K plus 1 means positive sequence. M is equal to 6K minus 1 means negative sequence. M equal to 3K means zero sequence. Okay. Similarly, next what I told here. So next we'll move on to the, so the fundamental component of this, as we know that this is the equation, this is the formula for what it is, slip itself, right? So we know the fundamental components. So first thing it is, let me clear here. So what is slip? Slip, it is nothing but what? So this is the difference between the synchronous speed to the rotor speed divided by synchronous speed itself, where M indicates what it is. This is nothing but the harmonic order, and this minus and plus sign indicating for the positive sequence as well as the negative sequence. Nothing, getting my point? So this is the formula for what? Maximum slip itself. Okay, next we'll move on to harmonic equivalent circuit of the induction motor. We know that induction motor, it is also like what? Rotating transformer. Transformer means it will be having the primary winding and secondary winding. This induction motor, it is also be having the rotor part as well as the stator part itself. This rotor part, it is having the resistance as well as the reactance, and the stator part will also be having the resistance and reactance itself. So this is nothing but the magnetizing component, and this is the supply voltage, that is of a non-sinusoidal voltage supply. Getting my point? So thing is that here the resistance of this value, resistance of this harmonic equivalent circuit of an induction motor, this resistance value will be very small. That is why it is going to be neglected. It is very negligible. Reactance, it is very large compared to what? Resistors. So that is why I can write it as a IM. IM, it is nothing but what? That is the magnetizing current itself, that is IM is equal to Vm divided by M into X itself. So why I have not taken resistance means because reactance will be very much larger than these resistors. So these resistors value will be very small, that is why it is neglected. Then Im is equal to Vm divided by M into X itself, where M it is nothing but what? M is the harmonic order. Getting my point? Next thing here what I told here, because resistance value it is very small, then after deducting this resistance value, reconstructed this one. This is a simplified version of this harmonic equivalent circuit of an induction motor without considering what? Resistance here. Okay, now see here how we'll write this equation, where X is nothing but reactance, where X is nothing but the sum of this Xs plus Xr dash, nothing but stator reactance plus rotor reactance. Okay, so generally supply will be having the odd harmonics I told, because of the reason that it is the non-sinusoidal voltage waveform will be having the half wave symmetry, right? So supply will be having the odd harmonics. So first case, first let me consider two cases. Whenever the stator is star connected, Keep it in mind. So whenever the stator connection is star fashion, then triplet harmonics, nothing but third harmonics and its multiplies will not flow. Keep it in mind. So first what I told here, generally this induction motor we are going to be provided with the non-sinusoidal voltage supply. This non-sinusoidal voltage supply will be having the half wave symmetry. Half wave symmetry in the sense that it will be having the only odd harmonics. So there again, now what I am considering, there are two cases based on the connection of stator as well as the rotor. So first case, when the stator is star connected, if it is star connected means third harmonics and its multiplies will not flows in the system, or not flow in the induction motor, right? So in that case, the RMS current will be given as I RMS square is equal to IS square plus third harmonic and its multiplies 3, 6, 9 will not flow. That is why 5th, 7, 11 into Im square. Getting my point? Where Im square we got it from this equation. Right, we can easily calculate now I RMS value itself, right? So this is the for the what, whenever the stator is star connected. Keep it in mind. Next thing, when motor is delta connected, if it is in a delta connected manner means triplet harmonics, third harmonics will circulate in a delta fashion but will not flows in the source itself. Getting my point? So that is why the RMS current, how will write the source current, therefore it is going to be obtained by multiplying the I RMS value by the root 3 itself. Getting my point? The RMS motor phase currents it is going to be obtained by this equation itself. I RMS square is equal to IS square plus summation of M, it is nothing but the harmonic order 3, third harmonic will be present where it will flow in the delta connected motor, and 3, 5, 7 it will be continue like this, and into Im square it is. Getting my point? So that is the reason. Though one more important thing is that, so therefore the presence of these harmonic contents, actually the presence of this harmonic contents nothing but odd harmonics, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 11th. So these harmonics, presence of these kinds of harmonics actually increases the copper losses substantially. Copper losses as well as the core losses gets increases. If these losses are going to be increases means then what will happen? The motor efficiency, it is going to be degrades. Getting my point? And it is going to be reduces. So this is why non-sinusoidal supply. So this is very this will be the impact on the induction motor itself. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Thank you.